In a world obsessed with altruism, whispers of selfishness still linger, shrouded in shame. But what if I told you that embracing a healthy dose of it led me to a happiness I never knew existed? Buckle up, friends, for we're diving into the counterintuitive waters of Stoicism, where happiness and a touch of me first aren't enemies, but allies. Forget chasing fleeting pleasures or bending over backwards for everyone. Stoicism urges us to focus on what truly matters. Things within our control. Our thoughts, our choices, our reactions, these are our kingdoms, and tending them with wisdom is the key to inner peace. It's a bit like gardening, except instead of roses, we cultivate virtues like courage, resilience, and self-awareness. Sure, some might call it selfish to prioritize our own well-being, but isn't a well-rested, balanced individual better equipped to help others? Imagine a flickering candle trying to illuminate an entire room. By tending to its own flame, it becomes a beacon, its light reaching further, brighter. That's the essence of healthy selfishness. Understanding that nurturing our own well-being isn't self-indulgence, but a necessary foundation for genuine generosity. This isn't about ignoring the needs of others. Stoicism isn't a cold, isolated fortress. It's about recognizing our limitations, setting healthy boundaries, and choosing our battles wisely. When we respect our own needs, we become more patient, less resentful, and ultimately more capable of offering genuine support to those around us. So if you're tired of the endless chase for external validation, if the noise of the world drowns out your inner voice, consider Stoicism's unconventional path. Embrace a touch of healthy selfishness. Tend to your inner garden, cultivate your virtues, and watch your happiness bloom. You might just surprise yourself with the person you become and the positive ripples you send out into the world. Remember, a strong, self-aware individual is the bedrock of a strong, compassionate community. So go forth, be a little selfish, and watch your happiness ignite, illuminating not just your own path, but the lives of those around you. Self-love is the warm embrace of our own being, flaws and all. It's the gentle whisper that tells us, you are enough, even when the world seems to shout otherwise. It's the unwavering belief in our inherent worth, a foundation that empowers us to weather life's storms. Think of self-love as a vibrant garden. When we nurture it with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, it blossoms into a haven of resilience. It shields us from the harsh winds of self-doubt and negativity, allowing us to grow strong and vibrant. Studies have shown a clear link between self-love and mental well-being. When we value ourselves, we're better equipped to manage stress, bounce back from setbacks, and cultivate healthy relationships. We're less susceptible to anxiety, depression, and other mental health challenges. Self-love isn't a destination, it's a journey. It's a daily practice of choosing kindness over criticism, self-compassion over self-blame, and forgiveness over regret. It's the whispered promise to ourselves, I will love and cherish you every step of the way. So let's cultivate the garden of self-love within us. Let's water it with kindness, fertilize it with acceptance, and bask in the sunshine of our own worth. For in nurturing this precious garden, we blossom into the best versions of ourselves, radiating mental and emotional well-being that touches everyone around us. Healthy selfishness, saying no to bloom. Brighter, picture a beautiful sunflower bathed in sunlight, its face turned towards the sky. Now imagine it weighed down by the needs of every passing bee, its petals drooping under the demands of others. Healthy selfishness is like turning the sunflower's gaze inwards, allowing it to soak in the sun for itself. It's about setting healthy boundaries, recognizing that sometimes saying no is the kindest thing we can do for ourselves and, ultimately, for those around us. A well-rested, fulfilled individual has more to offer the world than one drained by constant self-sacrifice. Think of it as the fuel for personal growth. By prioritizing our own well-being, we invest in our physical and mental health, creating a sturdy foundation for pursuing our passions and dreams. It's like giving ourselves the space and nutrients to reach our full potential, just like that sunflower reaching for the sun. Healthy selfishness isn't about becoming a solitary cactus, but about thriving alongside others. It's about knowing our worth, respecting our limits, and making choices that allow us to blossom, radiating our own unique light onto the world around us. Remember, A brighter sunflower benefits everyone, the bees, the garden, and even the passers-by who get to marvel at its radiant beauty. So let's turn our faces towards the sun, embrace healthy selfishness, and watch ourselves bloom. In the Symphony of Self-Love, Carl Rogers sings of a gentle harmony. He reminds us, accept yourself, flaws and all. Be your own cheering squad, offering unconditional positive regard. His melody whispers that self-love isn't earned, it's simply inherent, waiting to be embraced. Yet their harmonies intertwine. For self-acceptance, as Rogers preaches, is the fertile ground in which Maslow's self-love can blossom. And the ascent Maslow demands fuels the engine of self-respect, driving us on our journey of self-discovery. Together, their voices form a poignant truth. Self-love is not a solo act, but a dynamic duet between acceptance and aspiration. Each thinker adds a vital note, reminding us that only by cherishing ourselves and striving for growth can we truly bloom into the best versions of ourselves. Aristotle. Imagine a sculptor chipping away at a magnificent marble block, gradually revealing the stunning statue within. For Aristotle, that statue is our potential, and self-love is the chisel and mallet. He calls it eudaimonia, a state of flourishing achieved through living virtuously and striving for excellence. It's not just about indulging whims, but about honing our talents, practicing moral principles, and contributing to a greater good. Think of it as sculpting a life that serves both ourselves and the world, a masterpiece of character and purpose. Epictetus. Now step back from the bustling marketplace and enter a serene garden. Here, Epictetus offers a quiet wisdom. He reminds us that true self-love lies not in external pursuits, but in inner freedom and self-control. To prioritize our well-being, we must learn to control our reactions, set healthy boundaries, and cultivate inner peace. Imagine tending to the garden of our minds, weeding out negativity and nurturing self-respect. Only then can we blossom into individuals who navigate life's storms with grace and resilience. Jean-Paul Sartre. Finally, gaze at a blank canvas. The possibilities infinite. Jean-Paul Sartre encourages us to see life as an ongoing creative act, where authenticity is the guiding star. He argues that self-love means living true to our values, embracing our choices, and taking responsibility for our existence. Imagine painting a unique masterpiece on the canvas of life, a work that reflects our true selves and leaves a lasting mark on the world. These diverse perspectives, like brushstrokes on a canvas, reveal the multifaceted nature of self-love and healthy selfishness. It's a blend of sculpting our potential, navigating the marketplace of ambitions, tending to the garden of our minds, and painting the canvas of our lives with authenticity. In the end, it's about creating a life that is both fulfilling and meaningful, a symphony where self-love and healthy selfishness harmonize to create a beautiful and resonant melody. Remember, the journey of self-love is unique to each individual. Take the wisdom of these thinkers, combine it with your own values and aspirations, and create a masterpiece of your own life. Embarking on the odyssey of self, where love and willpower collide. This journey we've undertaken, exploring the fertile grounds of self-love and healthy selfishness, isn't meant to be a passive sightseeing tour. It's a call to action, a siren song of self-discovery, urging us to dive headfirst into the turbulent waters of introspection. The philosophers we encountered are not museum exhibits, but seasoned navigators, each offering a map, a compass, a whispered secret to guide us on this odyssey of self. Carl Rogers beckons us to embrace the gentle tide of unconditional positive regard. He asks us to shed the tattered cloak of self-criticism and don the shimmering robes of self-acceptance. Every scar, every misstep is a brushstroke in the tapestry of our being, adding depth and texture to our story. Acceptance is the anchor that steadies us amidst the crashing waves of doubt and comparison. Maslow, our intrepid cartographer, unveils the mountain of human needs, with self-love perched at the summit. He reminds us that tending to the soil of our basic needs, shelter, safety, love, is essential before reaching the peak of self-actualization. It's like building a sturdy base camp before attempting the final ascent. Taking care of our physical and emotional well-being isn't a selfish act. It's the fuel that propels us forward. Aristotle, the sage sculptor, whispers the secrets of eudaimonia. He urges us to chisel away at the rough stone of potential, revealing the masterpiece within. Living virtuously, reaching for excellence, isn't a solitary pursuit. It's about contributing to the grand mosaic of society. Each individual block intricately connected, forming a magnificent whole. Our self-love blossoms brightest when it nurtures the garden of the collective good. Ayn Rand, the fiery advocate, challenges us to embrace rational selfishness. She assures us that pursuing our own happiness, when driven by reason and integrity, isn't self-indulgence, but a catalyst for progress. Imagine a world where individuals, empowered to cultivate their talents and dreams, become vibrant stars in the galaxy of human achievement. Our personal growth, when coupled with ethical considerations, illuminates the path for others. Epictetus, the Stoic gardener, invites us to tend to the inner garden of self-control. He teaches us to prune away the weeds of negativity and water the seeds of resilience. Setting healthy boundaries, mastering our emotions, and cultivating inner peace are not acts of withdrawal, but acts of strength. It's in the quiet strength of self-mastery that we weather the storms and dance with grace through life's unpredictable seasons. Sartre, the existential painter, hands us a brush and urges us to create the masterpiece of authenticity. He reminds us that life isn't a pre-written script, but a blank canvas waiting for our unique strokes. Living true to our values, owning our choices, and embracing the responsibility of our own narratives is the ultimate act of self-love. Each brushstroke, each decision adds a layer of depth and meaning to our personal masterpiece. Remember, this journey isn't a linear race to the finish line. It's a meandering exploration, a dance between the whispers of our hearts and the shouts of the world. We'll stumble, we'll veer off course, and that's okay. The beauty lies in the constant recalibration, the ongoing dialogue between love and willpower. So let's navigate these ideas, absorb their wisdom, and weave them into the tapestry of our lives. Let self-love be the golden thread that binds us to ourselves, to others, and to the boundless potential that lies within. And as we embark on this odyssey, let us not forget the most important lesson: the journey itself is the destination. The act of exploring, of questioning, of embracing the imperfections and triumphs of self is the ultimate expression of love for who we are, who we've been, and who we dare to become. Go forth, fellow travelers, and paint your own masterpiece of self, fueled by the embers of self-love and the unyielding spirit of healthy selfishness. The world awaits your unique light. Thank you for watching, and I'm grateful for your support. Please subscribe to my channel and share your thoughts in the comments section. I value your feedback, and I'm always looking for ways to improve my content.